Welcome back to the channel. It's Mazer once again, and today I want to just try and guess what's gonna be part 1, 2, and 3 of Legends Anniversary Part 6. That's a weird way of saying that. I'm about to say Legends Fest. Anniversary Part 6 has most likely three parts, and I want to try and guess all three of them because I think we have enough details to know at least a little bit about what's gonna happen. And also, I'm just really good at predicting things. No, I'm not at all. I thought we were gonna get Ultra Fusamasu, but we got Super 17, so, bad. But I did technically guess Vegeta Nappa, which is obvious, but I did say Revive. I also did say Tag Switch. Should have been Tag Switch, by the way. Anyways, on to part 1 of what Legends Fest could possibly offer. I think it's pretty obvious at this point that it's going to be God Key related. We have free-to-play Whis. We have that whatever free-to-play character event you want to call it, or fighting against a Super Saiyan Blue Vegeta. Both those characters, both those characters are either from God Key. They're both God Key, obviously, but the Whis is from Battle of Gods, I believe, and the Blue Vegeta is obviously from Red Return of F. That saga, whatever. So that really does put the new unit in between those sagas. I think the most obvious pick that we've been wanting for a while is Super Saiyan God Vegeta. Sorry, not Super Saiyan God Vegeta. Super Saiyan God Goku. Yeah, in that I want. So I think it's pretty clear. Part 1, we're gonna get Super Saiyan God Goku. See, just like Super Vegeta, we've been asking for him for a while, and it's kind of natural to get him since we are kind of low on Super Saiyan God Goku's. Just Super Saiyan God in general. I feel like we barely have any good characters. We have essentially we have one Vegeta, right? We have 3 Gokus, one of them being a free-to-play, which is pretty much just useless. One being from Broly, and the other one being from Battle Gods. We need a Zenkai for him, for the actual red Super Saiyan God Goku, by the way. We need a Zenkai for him. But I definitely think part 1 is going to be Super Saiyan God Goku. That, I think, is what I think there's the most evidence for him. But I'm going to skip part 2, because part 3 is obviously going to be, Gogeta, Super Saiyan 4. I don't think there's anything that I would expect it more. Because, okay, so only recently have they broken the cycle of always having a Fusion Warrior as, the main anniversary character. So, I definitely think they're going to keep that back up for Gogeta Super Saiyan 4. He's also pretty cool, and I couldn't name a single character I want to have an Ultra besides him, so he really, I guess Ultra UI and Beast Gohan, but I think Beast a little too soon. We just got a Beast, literally just a couple months ago, and then, UI Goku again. Ultra came out a couple months ago. It's a little too soon. Although that would fit in line with a God Key theme, believe it or not, but I don't think so. I think it's going to be Super Saiyan God. Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta. Which also makes sense because they've been buffing GT a lot. They're trying to give him a good team to actually run. So I really hope they make him Fusion Warrior minded as well. Because I really want him to be Fusion Warrior minded because I am running him on a Mono Gogeta team, 100%. I think I'm going to run him with same team, honestly. The team I have right now for side, we'll just say for side. The new mode, well, not new, but the Battle of Pride mode, Fusion Warrior is one of, if not the best teams for the mode, just off the bat. Because thinking about it, right, Fusion Warrior has a lot of decent characters, I will say. If you look at their 6th best character, they're stacked, right? We've got Ultra VB, very good. GB is good in certain situations. I do believe he has good use. And you have, obviously, Super 17. You have Pikkon Gogeta. You have Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta after Zenkai. He's great. And then your sixth best character will be Gotenks. Gotenks is still cooking because he's a yellow. And what do you know? We have, there's been two strong purple units we just got in the last month or two. So he is cooking. He's fine. We've really got a good Fusion Warrior setup going. So the abilities are all matching up. Just put Super 17 in the leader slot. You've got yourself a good team. So I'm definitely going to say Fusion Warrior is one of the best teams right now. And we don't really need another Fusion Warrior. We kind of do because, money. Just for Legends in general. But we're in a pretty good spot. We just need a Zenkai for, GB, LFGB. But anyways, on to part 2. This is where I have been putting my thinking cap on for 200 hours. I've been thinking about this since literally Legends Fest. We need Part two. Part two, I really do think it's going to be a game original character. And a lot of people, I know a lot of people, a lot of my friends especially, want a Vegito for part two, or just a Vegito to come out on the anniversary. I don't think it's likely, just because the only Vegito we'd have, okay, so many people want Vegito for is so that it can mirror revive Gogeta, Pycon, my goat. The only issue is we just got another revive character in Vegeta and Nappa. We also got a revive character, Zenkai, in Gohan, and we're kind of aired out on revive characters. We could have another one, but I don't know if they'd do that. I don't know if they'd want to spam the same abilities like that. So I don't think it's too likely. And the other thing is, I do think there's a high chance of it being a game original character, just because they definitely want to get back in there. Because Goku Bar was relatively popular, despite his horrible banner. So I think they're going to try that again. Because I definitely think they're going to save that mechanic, well not the mechanic, but the tag for special events. Because they do plan on making them, because I think about the prestige of the whole thing, right? Goku Bar got its own banner, with him being the only new character on it. He also got an exclusive event to essentially explain lore-wise why the character exists. Like, all of that definitely makes it want to have to be, like, a celebration character for them to put in that much effort for their one character. So it makes sense. And I don't think it's going to be Vegito. Because I definitely think if there's going to be any at all game original Vegito character, it's going to be a Vegito tag switch Gogeta or assist Gogeta. Hopefully tag switch. I hope they don't do an assist for that, because it would be super annoying. But that's really what I think the only option is for that. Because, like, everything else you could do, like, with Gotenks or Gohan, I don't know if they would even waste the time on it. It would sell, obviously, but I don't know if that's worth it, right? It's not something I want. It's not something I would personally want. Because, like, Goku Bardock, very popular combining of two characters. People often want to see Goku with his father, because they don't interact at all. Until, like, relatively recently in the manga. And they don't even interact. He just acknowledges his father's presence. Goku literally just says, I have a father. And I'm looking at him. That's pretty much how that whole thing goes. So, it'd be really cool to see Goku Bardock go together. We see that. But for Vegito, I don't think, the only interactions I think people really want for Vegito, at least in my case, speaking from the average Dragon Ball fan's point of view, I want Vegito to interact with Kefla and Gogeta. That's pretty much it. And maybe Broly. Just because they can switch on villains. That's literally it. I don't imagine him talking to anyone else. For Gogeta, it's the same thing. I only imagine him with either Fusamasu or Vegito. This time without, Kefla. I don't think that'd be a weird interaction to have. But also, I guess Gotenks, maybe, just to see that father-son possibility, but I don't know about that one. I definitely do think that's the only way it's going to happen. So I do think a part 2 will be having a game original. I just don't think it's going to be a Vegito character, which I know a lot of people are really upset about. But what I will say part 2 had a good chance of being for a game original. I think Gogeta and Vegeta are way too early for this. I think they want to wait a little bit longer, because we already have a Fusion Warrior Ultra coming out for part 3, most definitely. So for part 2, I'm thinking for a game original, dare I say, we get another Vegeta unit of any kind. Okay, this is where my cookery goes to straight up just random yipper here. Vegeta needs a good unit. He got Vegeta Nappa. Not very proud of him, because that's just Nappa essentially saying, let's make Vegeta good again. Because Vegeta can never be good by himself. So how about we have a Vegeta unit where he goes Super Saiyan instead of Goku? $1 billion idea. I would buy into it because Vegeta needs a W. Easy cop. I'm definitely buying. I probably would not. No, not because Gogeta, but the average person would. The storytelling would be crazy. The event would be great. That would be a good part 2. Vegeta, if he went Super Saiyan. But once again, that's totally just speculation. Like, I have no real reason to say that, because there's really no way to know what they're going to do. Like, I could sit here for an hour and name, like, all the things people want to see in terms of, like, just character, like, what ifs. But, that's pretty much, like, that's, like, the one thing I think they could do that I think it's necessary at this point because we don't have a good Vegeta. We don't have a good solo Vegeta character. If you like Vegeta, but you don't like Nappa, tough. If you don't like Goku and you just want to have a Vegeta character, tough. The only good Vegeta units are with another dude, so he needs his own solo moment. He hasn't got that so far. So part 2, I definitely want a Super Saiyan Vegeta. So just to wrap this one up in a nice bow tie, part 1, I'm expecting a LF Super Saiyan God Goku. Part 2, I'm expecting a Game Original Vegeta going Super Saiyan for the first time instead of Super Saiyan Goku. And for number 3 of Anniversary, part 3, I am expecting a Ultra Gogeta 4. Because, yes, monkey go. And if I'm right, every single one of you that sees this video better subscribe. And even if I'm right about one part, honestly, if I'm right about a single part, you guys just hit the subscribe button. And then keep watching my videos during, Anniversary, because, I'm about to do all that. I'm about to, you see my summons, garbage summons, by the way. I am going to build so much luck that for part 1, I will get Super Saiyan God Goku 14 stars in the first temple. I promise you that. I'm not promising you that. But it'd be pretty cool. And you gotta see it to believe it. So believe it when you see it. See you later.